Hello, welcome to my channel. In this session, we will learn about how to import or export table data using SQL Server Management Studio in SQL Server. So before starting, for more related information, please subscribe to our channel. So let's start. We will go to SQL Server Management Studio. So after coming to SQL Server Management Studio, we will go to Object Explorer, then select our required database from which we want to export or import our data. So right click on the database name, go to task, then click on import data. So once you clicked on import data or export data, you will get this wizard window. Click on next. So our first step is to choose a data source from where we want to export the data. Here you can see data source. Select this drop down and select Microsoft OLEDB provided for SQL Server option. Then after selecting data source, you need to select server name. So you can see here our server name is local server name. Here we will enter local server name. So depends on your server name and authentication method. You need to select either Windows authentication for that particular server or SQL Server authentication mode. Here for this local server, it is Windows authentication. So I have selected Windows authentication. Then next step is we need to select our database name. So here you can see all the available database for this local server. Here we need to select the database from where we want to copy our data to another database. So we will select simple HRDB database. Then click on next. Again, next step is to select our destination where we want to copy our data. So we will copy our data to same another database which we have created, new sample HRDB database. So same we need to select SQL Server here again, and server name is same, and again authentication mode is also same for this database. So here we need to select now our destination database name. So I have selected destination database name, and then we will click on next. Here you see two options. First option is copy data from one or more tables or views to the destination database, and second option is write a query to specify the data to transfer. So here we will select first option, copy data from one or more table or views. Then we will click on next. So in the next step, you need to select source table and views. So here I want to copy data for all the tables. So I will select all option. So you can see here source table and destination table here. Next thing is if you want to edit any mappings, so you need to click on edit mappings here. So in this window we can enable identity insert as well, or if any data existing for destination table we can delete those data and then we can insert. So for now we will enable identity insert for all the table and we will click on OK. So now we will go to next step. We will click on next. So our last step is to run the package and click on next. So our next step to complete the wizard is to click on finish. So here we need to click on finish button to perform the following action. So here you can see local database, service provider name, destination location, and then destination folder. So here you can see the entire summary. So now we will click on finish. So now you can see operation is going on. Internally the script is getting executed and the data is copying from our source database to destination database. Here you can see the action and the status of that action. So now you can see data copying is success. So one thing you need to keep in mind that, so if any foreign key reference is there, so based on that order only you need to save the data. Okay. Now we will close the wizard and we will go to query window to check if data is available or not. So let's see. Now here you can see the data available. Okay. So that's it for this session. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and share.